6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Taking
11.
a dumper and found Tony.
That's right. That's right.
Good things happen when you take dumps.
Right.
Fantastic.
See, we're not just wasting our lives away on our phones.
That's why we spend 30, 45 minutes as a guy on the toilet. Because we're handling business.
Right.
Yeah.
See,
Right.
proof we can do two things at once.
No, I mean, yes, if you stand up and your legs are numb, you might have sat there a little too long. But hey,
Right.
you handle business though.
10 steps and you got that blood flowing again. It's all right.
Just grab the sink and just hold on for a little bit.
If it
Or if
takes
it's
you
like me, it's
10
like 10 waddles. I'm like 10 waddles.
I don't even chance it because I'm too old and I'll break too
Bro,
many
if I
bones.
go down,
You're
that's what I'm
basically
saying.
1 foot in the grave at this point.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
You're
That's
basically a
fine.
decrepit old bastard.
Yeah, well, hey,
Just
once you
about.
hit our age, you're on borrowed time, bro.
Yeah. What's it like qualifying for AARP soon? Ask for
It's got its benefits. I mean,
what, 10% off your breakfast biscuit at
Everything.
McDonald's?
Yep, Hardee's.
Hey, Hardee's. Hey, Hardee's is king. Hardee's is king.
You ain't
Hardee's
from the
breakfast.
called-
Hey, Hardee's breakfast is king.
It's
Hardee's
called
Carl's
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 Jr. out
Jr.,
here,
yeah.
and I
Hardee's and
100%
Carl's
concur,
Jr.
boys.
Mushroom Swiss burgers are the best fast food burger in.
I get the Western bacon cheeseburger on a
That's a
potato
good one
bun
too. And the
every time.
Frisco. The Frisco on that sourdough bun, man, that's grilled.
Yeah.
Oh, forget about it.
Yeah, see, the town I lived in,
Still don't
actually,
eat fast food very often.
when I was in school,
Nah, but you eat
we opened up. I was one of the ones that opened up that Hardee's, meaning
damn.
working in it. And
Right.
yeah, I still to this day won't eat lunch or dinner because I just know
See,
what happens.
don't. I know, but it doesn't happen everywhere.
Damn it, Damon. I already can't have McDo because we're on a ban it list. So don't put Hardee's on my list.
No, I mean it's
Dude,
great.
listen
I mean,
to me, Tony. All fast food is very.
Johnsy,
not-
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't.
Let me
This
tell
is
you,
the after show. I can flex a little bit,
yeah.
but
No, it wasn't picking stuff off the floor and putting it back in your meal. It was just the way everything was prepared. You know, and I was like,
That's how I was at Denny's when I saw that the scrambled eggs came in a big old slap bag, a Franzia bag, and I was like, that don't look good.
yeah,
But no,
I worked at a Sizzler. I opened the one here in Turlock that was open for like a year or two. Cause like, dude, no, this corner place right here. Every restaurant that opened up there was there like 2 years tops. It was like, who we were like gambling. Who could make it? Are they gonna make it? How long you think they're gonna last? But the one that's been here now, Table 26, they've held it down for years now. So,
You ever watch the Marshawn Lynch interview in high school of Sizzler?
So Sizzler did a huge revamp though, so it's completely different than when I worked there.
That's what I was gonna say.
Completely different.
That was
bro.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch. He like had like
ago.
he had like this breakout game on, was like televised in California, and they were asking him like, Marshawn, like how was it? Like, man, my line. He goes, it was like driving a Cadillac through them holes. Man, I want to take my whole line to Sizzler.
Dang.
Because he was from California, you know.
Oh, okay.
He was very specific about how he wanted to take his lineman to the buffet at Sizzler for blocking so well for him.
That wouldn't be that would be terrible for them.
That's a high class.
There's not enough food for a line. There's no way. No way.
That's why he wanted to take him. He wanted to make sure they get fresh made food when they ate it all out. They got fresh.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. One.
Why I need to.
And then there. You went back. You went back.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Last time you said lean forward.
You did,
and then you right when you started to clear up, you shot back and it unfocused.
Yep, I'm back. I'm back. So we got to
ask. You should just turn off autofocus.
Is that a thing?
You heard it here first. Yeah. we'll work on it later. I'm not walking you
Listen,
through it
I
right
talk.
here.
I don't know how all this stuff works.
That's why you hired us. That's why you hired us.
Damon, how do you feel about your the doppelganger?
Hey, I mean, I ain't mad at it.
The DOP. It sounded better than EVP because you weren't no vice. You were a director.
True. I
You
mean, as
weren't
long as
second.
my pay don't
You weren't
change, I'm
second
good.
to shit.
As long as my pay don't
Hey,
change,
I
I'm
think it
good.
comes with a small raise.
Hey,
Yeah, small.
That's what I heard.
I ain't mad at
Director,
it.
get out of here. Come on.
I ain't mad at it then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's
Easily 20%. Easily.
yeah,
Yes.
easily. 20% of zero is still zero, so rocking it big.
Shit. If it's 0, then
I was
100.
happy for a minute. Just let me live about 5 minutes of the happiness.
Hey, it's a
You
bigger
just-
raise than I got.
You clipped my legs time it got good.
That's right. That's
Damn.
Johnsy for you. That's California mentality,
Oh,
man. That poverty
here
mentality.
and there it
That
is.
poverty
There it is.
mentality.
There it
Can't
is.
have
These-
nothing nice. I gotta crap
These
all over
guys
it.
are
Yep.
horrible regionalists.
Jeez,
Yep. Well, we just work with what we're given, John.
They just hate me
So
because
that
I'm
makes
from
us horrible to
whatever.
talk about facts.
No. I'm not here
So-
for it.
Not here for it. But you know what? I did owe Eduardo. I have wrote down here craziest broadcasting radio story.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He did specify. I do got to clarify. He did.
Okay, what did he
specify?
Because I'm struggling.
He exactly what you said, but he said school show, like when you were calling back
Yep.
when you.
Well, I mean, I would say in college,
Or maybe
I did a lot of-
maybe that's what he was talking about. School.
well, yeah,
right,
okay.
yeah.
So we played. So here's a fun story of like how the struggle was back in telephone line days before the power of the internet was really going on. You know, I went to college. My freshman year was like this would have been. I started doing radio in like 2007.
Bro,
And where I was
already
at,
pirating
you
music
still
and
had.
programs.
We had a box. You had to have a phone line to call our station to connect. So then the mixer at the booth table would go across. Well, we had a school in the conference called Salem International University in Salem, West Virginia, and this was a grade A shithole. Much better now. But at the time, real rough. All the phone lines, the jacks in the gym were dead. Like not one of the 5 worked. Game's about to start. I'm like calling on the cell phone, like, I can't find a phone jack. Does this one work? This one worked? Like, no. Luckily, Jim Daddy's been, God rest his soul, had about 800 feet of phone line in our suitcase for the games for this reason.
Gosh.
With like the joints,
Yeah.
I had to run it about 300 feet of phone line to the athletic director's office, unplug his phone, and plug ours in. Then I had to go on the court and athletic tape, borrow it from the trainer, and tape the phone line down outside the out of bounds so it wasn't close to the court of play. I finally get connected. First half comes around. There's a scrum for a loose ball out of bounds. They dive across my phone line mid-game.
Dang.
Sever the phone line. So it's mid-game. I got my headsets off. I'm over there having to wait for them to go on the other side of the court so I can do up all the tape, rehook everything, miss like 10 minutes of like a 40-minute total game. And I had to come back and be like, technical difficulties. And I was like my first, and that was when I realized that there were certain games that Jim Daddy'sman didn't go on the road. And Salem was one of them because apparently he knew they would take about 800 feet of phone line.
Good night.
So yeah, that's
Fair.
probably like, it's funny, but that day I was just a drunken ass college kid that was just a partier, and I was like, this sucks. Like, this is the worst thing because the team was terrible, and it was all for us to beat them by like 45. Like, it was so like it wasn't even a good game. Like, it wasn't even enjoyable. Like, it was like you knew you were going to cover a blowout, which are the worst, and then they were just phone line situation. It was just crazy, funny, sad, mad, laughed at how angry I was type situation. So yeah, that's probably for like original stuff. Like that was probably the craziest clean story. And then there was one time that someone actually caught me predicting a kickoff return for a touchdown, and they recorded the next play. And it was a kickoff return for a touchdown, so it looked like Nostradamus. So that was also a pretty cool
Heck yeah.
Ooh,
moment
nice.
too, because it was like on TikTok Live back in the TikTok Live
So
days.
that I was gonna bring that
Yeah,
up. Tony fielded things to say in the broadcast from us a couple of times. So that's when it was really cool. Like when I was like, oh man, this guy's actually more badass than his content, because it was just a neat experience. And he asked a bunch of stuff, and we all typed in a bunch of weird cooking barbecue stuff. And he literally said everything. It was hilarious.
But it was that I will even say that was cool that I was even able to make it about football.
No, this was a basketball game, or the
Yeah,
one I'm the one I
okay, yeah.
it was a basketball game, I believe.
Yeah, that was fun because everybody just throwing like random words, and I would incorporate.
He
them
literally
into
said
them.
this game's building up to be quite the juicy brisket. Like, where is that coming, dude? It was so freaking hilarious.
I appreciate the ideas because I was trying to be like, the local radio is so boring, and everyone just does it. And it's like at the 10, at the 5, and I'm like, nah, I'm not bringing that approach. It's like we're having fun.
When someone says that, like, hey, give me some stuff to throw out, it's like, as a dude, you want to mess with the person, but you also know they're at a sporting event at a school. So it has to, like, and then you just go to, like, the next relatable thing.
I tell you one
there were
funny
a
thing I
couple
did
good ones, man. There were a couple good ones.
Here's one that's good for you guys. You'll get a kick out of this one. There was once a realtor, local realtor, pretty well off realtor here locally. He was talking shit to me and my one buddy. Texted me, he's like, "You guys sound terrible." And I was like, and that play was brought by Jan McInturf Realty. Unbelievable service, great rates. I named off every competitive realtor live on the broadcast to this guy because he was talking shit, making fun of us. So I rattled off every competitor while he's texting me. He's like, okay, stop. Jesus, come on. I was
nope. Hey,
so I was like,
folks, I got.
And I literally texted him. I was like, "Don't fuck with the guy that's on the mic." Like,
so, and let me just tell you something. Like, Tony's one of the best dudes you'll ever meet. But if you cross him in that way, he doesn't just burn the bridge. He blows up both sides so bridge can never be built again. And then while he's leaving, he throws a couple more sticks in the canyon to make it bigger, and then shoots flaming arrows, hoping to burn the last little bit of the remnants to the ground.
Then I sweep up the ashes and I piss on them and I throw them out in the ocean tide.
Oh, dang.
There it is there, folks.
Wow.
Just wanted to hammer home the point. But for me to get to that point, you got to be a pretty bad person.
That's intense, bro.
I mean, there's only a handful of people.
Also, day 497 of wearing Nombre's hat till he comes back.
Nombre. Hey, happy birthday, Lizelle. She had looked like she had a fantastic birthday this week. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Nombre, celebrated the wife's 22nd anniversary birthday. So that's nice. Hope it wasn't the 22nd anniversary of the 22nd birthday. That'd be awkward on my part.
I don't think they're that old, buddy.
No. And I'm back.
And I'm back. Where'd you go?
He went right back to burying his own self.
Right, where'd you go?
Jeez, man.
I was at Dayton. Oh, by the way, guys, if you ever get anybody watching, if you ever get a chance to go to a really cool air show, you got to do it once. You got to do it.
Oh, okay. Blue Angels air show?
Well, just like, you know what's funny is like everyone goes to the Blue Angels. It was probably like the third coolest thing I saw that day.
Did they have the gliders there? Where they tow them up and it's a plane with no engine that they fly down and land perfectly?
No, they didn't have that. Dude. They didn't have that.
That's one of my favorite things to see at air shows.
The coolest thing that I got, I will say, the coolest thing was a dude that did like competition, like freestyle. I call it flailing.
Like loop everything.
Yeah, like the guy just cuts off his engine and does like
thrust falls.
Yeah.
That's
Like that was pretty wild.
so. I just can't even imagine.
The second coolest thing was Tora Tora Tora, which is Japanese World War II bombers. But then
Right.
they also had the Americans bombers from World War II too, the P9s or P3s. I mean, the P3s, I think, and they were all like reenacting a bomb scene. And there was a moment where I was looking out and I saw like 6 World War II bombers flying in front of like a hillside of trees in green. And I put myself in a place where I was like, this would be fucking wild in the
Mhm.
40s. Like, I was able to visualize myself watching these World War II bombers flying in while I was out on the field. Like, that was like a really cool moment. And then the Blue Angels were cool, but then they also had the heritage flight, the F-16 jet. He
Yeah.
was banking in front of the grandstands and
Right.
rattling the whole ground,
Oh,
like, that
dude,
was
it's
wild.
intense,
But they
bro.
did a heritage flight, which as an American, that's a little bit of a proud to be an American type guy. It was the World War II bomber with a
A little
current
bit.
bomber doing the heritage flight. They were flying together on a flight, the P-3 and the F-16. So it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, there we go. There. Well, but now we're not just gonna skip over that. So tell us more about how you only like America a little bit.
I like it a lot of it. But I probably got those planes wrong.
Well, you said who kind of is a little bit of a patriotic guy,
Yeah.
just a little.
I mean,
So
I'm
why
a
did?
lot.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
I was
I
being very facetious with a
I
little
didn't
bit.
want people to think less of you, dude. I was just
I
covering you
appreciate you
there.
pointing it out because
Right.
sometimes I go right over that stuff and don't pay attention. So I
Oof.
appreciate you letting me.
Look, I mean, proud to be an American.
American,
Where
where
at
at least
least
I
I
know
know
I'm
I'm
free.
free,
And
and I won't
Damon proudly stands up.
for
Rest in
fame and
you.
liberty, or
God
truth and liberty.
bless.
Yeah, we messed
I
up.
don't.
Yes.
You went,
America.
Tony went rogue on me, and I didn't
America.
know what to do.
America. Nailed it.
All right. Yeah. Damn.
Wow, man, I almost got emotional at that ending, dude.
Johnsy, you
Oof.
know that whole mood right there. That just tells me he just went and seen Back to the Future in the Broadway
Oh
play.
no,
You
don't even
son of
say
a.
it.
You take it back. You take it back. I will not be continuously roasted for something I didn't originally sign off on. This
Oh,
wedding is bullshit. I didn't want salmon. I said it 3 times.
I'm Well, we can always go back. We'll clip it out exactly your words when we brought it up. Because then you hot skirted
No, this
off
is
the
what I'm
topic.
like looking and I'm like,
No, we
why
immediately
am I
you were
getting
like,
pressed for looking at billboards right now?
all you were doing was the only statement you had about it was, "Oh man, that's all me and Chip saw." Speaking of Chip, he had to ride Greyhound, and we was skipped right over it.
Yeah, I brought it up because I thought it was bullshit.
I didn't mean your defense, sir. Personally, I apologize for that miscommunication. I just meant, man, you've been selling me on Ohio this whole time. I need a defense. Like
Well,
that's like almost one of those
in
deal
total
breaker
Cleveland
things.
fashion, we got the Broadway sloppy seconds after they won the Tonys in New York. Like, oh, we'll send it to Cleveland. So that's how that works. Cleveland's like second tier. Like it's a great
I can't
Broadway
imagine that
type
winning a
town.
Tony.
But
I
yeah,
can't imagine it winning a Tony. I'm sorry.
it did. It was up for them.
No,
Hang on. It was up for Tonys. It was up for Tonys. I
no,
swear to that's
America,
when I realized it
please.
came from New York because it was a Broadway musical
America, please tell
originally.
me we didn't do this.
Okay, hang on.
Oh no, I got it right here.
Did Back to the Future musical win any Tony Awards?
Man, he really did take 2 full weeks off.
Why? Did you guys go over this?
No. It's just funny. You lean back,
Yeah, I got my work phone.
Damon's already on it.
It did say that it won the Lawrence Oliver Award for Best New Musical in 2022.
Yeah, it was nominated. It had 2 nominations. in 2023 for Best Featured Actor in a Musical for Roger Bart as Doc Brown
Yep.
and Best Scenic
No.
Design of a Musical. Which,
Hey, fun fact: when I was in high school, my senior year, I played water polo. No, I played water polo, but I didn't want to swim that year.
Here we go.
There we go.
So I just wanted to take like a bullshit class, dude. At the end of the day, took scene and stage technology. So we built the sets for
Okay.
Alyssa,
drama.
Alyssa did that. She got
No,
to do
so-
some awesome shit down here.
Right, dude. So like, dude, here's like these three super stoner high school kids who got out of sports because they're like, man, it's just taking them too much time. And like, there's more to that story for me. It was kind of a bad move on my part, but anyway, a bunch of us just like half-assed it through one, and then like the teacher was pretty cool, right? And he was the JV water polo coach, coincidentally. I think that's why our coach was also really pissed. But we built this badass stage, dude. Like scenes, like full, like we did like construction. We sawed old fences for the shingles for Oklahoma, and dude, it won
Where
like
the wind blows,
it won,
sweeping down the
yeah,
wind.
it won like first or second everywhere they went. We crushed it, dude.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Alyssa,
So you
down the
can
road,
turn your life around, kids.
we have the Kent State Performing Arts Center down the street.
Oh, okay.
And so they have they get some pretty cool acts to come in, like
Right.
Jeff Durham, Ron White,
Right.
the guys that were big and are still relevant, but they're not top of the line. But like Blue Man Group and stuff like that. So Alyssa got to go down and set up stages
dope.
for like Blue Man Group, like roll out all the tarp and she
Hell
was
yeah.
so she got to do some real cool stuff.
That's way cooler than what I did. We just
I
built
was
the
gonna
cooler.
say, yeah.
We
Yeah.
built.
Well, she was originally Alyssa when we met. She was real big into the theater scene, real big into it. Great actress, a thespian.
Dude, I like theater. I don't mind seeing plays. It's got to be.
Hers were entertaining because she was in it, but outside of that, I'm not into it. But it was different watching someone that you cared about.
Dude,
like,
one of the
crush her.
coolest.
I'm like, man, she's crushing it. Like
Right.
it was like watching
Right.
like her in an alternative universe
Mhm.
and that. But there was one play she was in where she had to get a little frisky with another guy in a role. And
Tony Dollars almost came out right
we were
there.
still dating, so Tony was like, "Listen, I'm car guy. You can't be fucking around."
About to put my pimp hand on you.
Then I found out the guy was not really.
He's all, don't you know my name's Tony Dollars?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep my pimp hand strong.
Oh boy.
That I did not have one. That's a lie. I just wanted to sound cool. Just wanted to clarify. Do not want this being. I'm fucked. It's clipped. It's gone.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Ah, shit! Right in the middle of a shopping video.
He
too.
just goes like this.
Son of a- Oh man.
It's so funny because he like tries to get himself out of the hole by digging deeper.
Exactly.
That's his first move. He's like, "Oh,
Do you
shit,
guys
I messed
realize
up."
how many times I get myself in a hole? Like my immediate self-defense mechanism is just mass chaos and confusion. Like, what about this? What about this? What about that? And everyone's like, "What are you mad about?" Like, I don't know. What? I don't know. We were talking about this. What happened?
Yeah, you do that, but sometimes you also just dig straight down. It's like you just. It's like you're like. It's like it comes out and you're like a kid who like was trying to not be honest, but then it all just comes out. Well, like, look, I was pulling on the dog's tail. Then he ran into the table and it scared me. So I ran and I spilled the cup, but he broke the
He got the peanut butter out the cabinet. What?
Whoa.
Whoa, yeah, what? What?
Whoa.
Damon!
Whoa.
You can't be this guy. Come on. Well, there
No.
we go. I had higher standards
my
for you,
gosh,
bud.
dude,
We had
this
You
is-
were supposed to be the guy up here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still there.
Hey, we still got him jaywalking.
What does that act like? Yeah, Hey, it's official. It's It's out there now.
Yeah,
We have physical proof in the public universe of John Z of catching Damon street jaywalking. I tell you what, I'm getting you two mixed up tonight. I can't talk. I am rusty. You can tell I have not done this for 2 weeks. I am pissed. By the way, I apologize to everybody. I want everybody to know how much that really burnt my ass. Like, I want everybody to know it missed 2 weeks.
Is it
And now it's looking.
Is it because you missed out, or we crushed it so big?
Well, I just missed hanging with you guys. Don't understand. Like, A, you crushed it, which I didn't expect anything less. B, in a serious note, Friday night is my like therapy. You know, this is when I get my couple hours with my boys. I get to talk very free spirited that I don't get to talk very often. You know, I get to act like I'm a tough guy and talk shit. You know, and all that. But like, I was like hanging out with my boys. So and and don't get me wrong, I've had a good time.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Friday
absolutely.
night is
nothing
kind of
like that.
my,
No.
Friday
Yeah,
nights where we get
nothing by
we get
that.
where we get to cut it off. I'm
Right.
home, I'm drinking beer. The end of the week is here. Friday nights for the dudes. Friday nights for the dudes.
This is our cheers.
Yeah, this is how we're
This
all
is our
wrapping up our
bar.
work weeks. This is where
our bar that we go to every weekend.
This is our dive bar.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Everybody knows our name.
By the way, Wisco dive bars. I'm jealous of that guy's content. I'm jealous of Wisco dive bars.
Everybody knows your name.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know anything
and
after
they're
that.
always glad you came. Dun, dun, dun.
I know what they like. Norm!
Yeah, I don't.
I remember the jam. I
That
don't remember all the
show
words
had
anymore.
so many.
Dude, you know, the craziest thing is all the shows that stemmed off of that Frasier, and then shows stemmed off of Frasier. Like, there's so many shows. I drew a blank after Frasier, but there's so many wrapped up into that.
You know what's funny? The only lady that didn't really do anything after that show was the main blonde.
Dude, okay. So speaking
like John,
of this
like Beck was a spinoff of that show, which lasted forever.
Dude, so there's like, you guys ever heard of fan theory?
No.
So it's like fans of shows or movies that like, bro, I'm new to this, but I found one that checks out so hard about Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse to something else to a Point Break, and how it's all the same guy. It's just he moved like, dude. I'm like, what, dude? So dude, it's insane, like how deep people go on shows, and they're like, oh well, like.
Do you remember the Rev take on Hank Hill?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, that one was like totally believable. Totally believable.
Dude, I can't unsee it in any way now.
I can't. Like, he ruined that show. Damon, I don't know if you heard this. Do you remember that? Did you see the clip of when Rev was on here and you talked about his conspiracy theory of Hank Hill and how it was Henry Hill?
Yes.
And it made perfect sense. It was Hank Hill.
Everything
was Henry Hill on a witness relocation program.
Yep.
He had to put him in something Texas. It was barbecue, but he only knew propane because he's from New York.
Yep.
His dad is a World War II veteran, and there was one episode where he mentioned something specifically about his dad that Henry Hill said something about his dad in his childhood in the early stages of Goodfellas. It was spot on, well thought out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P points all checked out.
Right.
It was scary.
It was kind of mind blowing because I'm like, I didn't know like people sat around and figured this stuff out. I had no idea, and it's fantastic, bro.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I got something to share with you guys about. I think I verified.
This is going to be live.
I know.
Okay.
I think I verified the whole name, last name, and the importance in Long Island because I was out in Wilkes-Barre and I was at a dive bar this week.
Well, hold on.
And this guy was originally from Long Island.
Some backstory.
I was at a dive bar in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, with some local characters. Meeting. There's some reputable people, but there's also some vets there. You know what I mean? And And the
Oh,
one guy
I
was
see what you're
from
saying.
like Long Island, and he started talking about the mob and the mafioso and New York families and all this, and I was like, I got a friend that's from Long Island, and I'm like, last name Sharif. He goes, oh, part of the Genevieve family. I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
you didn't
like yeah,
know?
actually, yeah, you know him. He's like, oh, I know the family real well. The dad was over in one of the dads, like he's like one of the dads connected the German and Russian, American and Russian troops together. And I'm like.
Yeah, you didn't know it was Genovese?
I was but I knew, but it was everything Rev said.
Oh
Sometimes you
yeah.
just wonder if people make up stories, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, holy shit! I was like, yeah, that one. It's like, no, his grandson. He's like, oh yeah, man. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
Genevieve
it's
family.
like
But then the guy went on to bury the Genevieve family, and I was like, all right, now we're talking too much. I was like, I'm not comfortable anymore with this conversation.
no,
Mm.
I was like,
I wouldn't, dude. They're not a.
I'm not burying any last names that end in a vowel.
I'm
No,
telling you
sir.
right now, they are not out of the game at all.
They never were. They were never were.
Yeah,
Whatever people
so
want to
I don't
say.
care what
Yeah.
anybody says.
Yeah.
It's not the same as it was back in the day, or they make out in the movies anymore. It's totally different. But trust me,
It's
they're
more
alive.
organized and under the radar now.
They're alive and well, and everybody knows. Everybody
They
knows.
just finally
Everybody
wisened
knows.
up. They couldn't.
I'm not.
They
I'm
couldn't.
not tattling on nobody. Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
My guess is that like they had with the age of technology and communication, they had to wisen up and be more secluded over as years went on. Like you can't operate out in broad daylight. These guys used to have like a social status
Hey,
with their positions.
money
Yeah,
talks,
money
bud.
talks, and it hides behind the
Money
curtains where it
talks.
grows and walks.
Hey, Frank
Yeah.
Costello. Frank Costello in the beginning, like when it really started becoming what the American Mafia was. There was a guy who was they had him in a hotel, and he was a federal witness. There was guards at the front, guards at the elevator, and outside his door,
Pew pew.
and I think even a guard in the room. And this is in like the 30s, and he comes back and he's like, "Well, it cost us 150 grand, uh, but that canary ain't gonna sing." Money talks, bud.
Yeah. How
You
much
can't. I'm
money would
sorry.
not be standing here for the next 20 minutes? Yeah.
Plus, you got guys that literally took an oath to do whatever you say, and there's
With
killers
blood.
out. There's
With
killers
blood.
out there. There's
Yeah, with
killers
blood,
out there.
man. Yeah.
So,
Can you guys? I gotta take a piss break. Give me 2 minutes here. Do we have a commercial break? We don't have a commercial break.
No, not on this show.
All right, just pull me out for a second. I'm sorry, boys. The garage beer seal is broken.
that's actually that's been proven not true. That if you break
Yeah,
the seal,
I think we talked about that one time before.
by doctors. So
Right.
the closest we have to anybody that we can trust about they definitely know a little bit more than I do. But
Here we go. Watch this.
yeah.
Old friend of the show right here. Old friend of the show.
What's up? This is DPK, and you're watching the Dude Network. Stay dirty.
Hey, I
Hey.
hope you guys are following in on. Hey, speaking of DPK, bro, boy is crushing it.
Yep.
Dude.
Yep.
Boy is crushing it, and I hope he gets the opportunity to. I hope that he's the chosen one for something
Yep.
that he's involved in right now. I
That's
don't want
right.
to put anything
Yep.
out there.
Yeah.
That's his deal. But hey, keep doing it, Travis. You are
Keep grinding. Keep
killing
grinding.
it, dude. Congrats, bro. Congrats on everything. Well deserved.
Yep.
Great guy, by the way. Like, it's not just.
Facts.
I agree. I forget. I heard you. Do you know what opportunity? Apparently, he gets a rap battle. He got.
I don't want to. I didn't want to speak about it. You got to go tune in to Travis. But I hope he's.
Well, I don't know who it is.
Down to him and another guy that have this really sick opportunity, and I hope he gets it.
Yep.
I hope so too, because Travis. Shout out he did a long enough show that first night where it would take 4 shows to replace the time he gave us, because it was like a 4-hour podcast. It was
literally 3 hours and 58 minutes and something seconds.
Shout out Burley for being a part of the longest podcast and the most awkward moment in podcast history.
Oh shoot!
Quite possibly. Yeah.
Not quite possibly. There's a distant second.
And by quite possibly, I mean I guarantee it, just like the Men's Warehouse guy.
Let's just tell them. Everyone's like, "What happened? This was so long ago." Basically,
You
Travis.
gotta go back and watch it.
It's like 3 years ago. The people wouldn't even be able to find it.
Bull crap.
Internet
You can
lives
see all the way
forever.
before it's even the dude food sessions.
All right, sorry everybody. Go find it. Go fuck yourself.
No, you can tell him.
Nope. We're on to the next one. We're on to the next
Jeez, man.
Nope. Just go to the search bar.
You gotta
and
give him a
type
little
in-
bait. You gotta give him a little bait and then go in.
Okay. And then in
Come
that
on.
4-hour episode, it's somewhere in there. Good luck.
Dang.
If you clip and send me that, I'll put you in the entry. If you watch this and you go back and find that and you send me
The
the
moment
clip
we're talking about, you will know.
where
you will
Burley
know.
asked somebody that wasn't DPK a very personal question, send us that clip of what you think it is, and I'll give you
Yeah,
entry
we'll come up with a
to its
sick
own
prize.
exclusive giveaway to win something cool. But I'm
Right.
not even going to think about it until someone actually comes through with it. So there you go.
Heck yeah.
Dude, that's a good Easter egg hunt right there.
That's a needle in a haystack. We've been
Nah,
doing
nope.
we're doing 2 shows a week for 3 years, and that was 3 years ago. So that was there's going to be I bet there's at least 300 hours of content between then and now.
Of just live shows.
Sure.
Just
easy.
live shows.
Yeah, at least, dude.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah.
300 hours?
I was gonna say that's no.
Yeah, you're crazy. No, it's way higher than that, dude.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
higher than
How
that.
many weeks in a month? How many? 53 weeks in
52
a year.
weeks. 52 weeks a year.
52 weeks in a year. We're probably doing 3 hours. What's that? On conservative, 4 hours a week in shows.
Mhm.
Because here in this year, we've cranked it up to 4.
Right.
Let's just take those out of it. Just Friday and Sunday. I'd say probably about 4. Let's say 4 hours on average.
Probably
so-
more like 3.5, but yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to take 3 times 52. That's 156 hours a year. And that's going on the
He's
low.
close in. He's close to 300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So sorry, sir.
Yeah, that was a
Sorry.
guess. That was a straight
Sorry.
guess too. So look at that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
receipts. Yeah.
Get dipped in gold. MSD Sauce Company. Let's go.
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, I got to get you guys out. That's a good one. It's
I
not.
just
too-
love their
it's
sauces,
not.
period.
It's not too runny. For like how you get like that. Not to pick on them, but like the secret sauce from Kakalaki, it's super runny.
Hmm.
So like it's hard to get it to stick to meats, and this isn't too runny, so it actually does stick to the meat, but it takes a little bit to cover. It's not too thick where it doesn't like one big glob falls on one, and you're like scraping it off on the other pieces to get it to level out. It's a nice distribution type sauce,
They make killer pastas too, by the way.
and it's
folks.
actually up there. I think Dan will like it. It's got a similar profile type to the Carolina Gold.
Hmm.
It reminds me of
Oh,
a mass-produced Carolina Gold.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Damon makes it.
I'm just saying that's putting.
No,
it
I
up
swear
on
to
a
God,
pretty
man.
high
It's
bar.
prob-
No, he's
Hey.
right. He's right. When you do a mass produced one, they pretty much all have the same profile.
but it's not the same though. And that's what
Oh, now we're.
I want you guys to
backpedaling, huh?
try it. I want you guys to try it because
Yeah.
it's
We're
really good.
backpedaling.
It's
Yeah.
no. It's because like okay, in
I
Damon's
know. I
you
just
can
ordered
see
some.
in Damon's you can see the spices, and in this one here you can also see like the red spices and chunks mixed in. Now it doesn't have the same content. It's got a little bit more of an orange tone to it,
Mhm.
but
Yep.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's not
Right.
Carolina Gold, but I'd put it in that consistency.
Right,
of
yeah, yeah.
texture, spice.
Ooh, I'm sold already. That's
Yeah.
the perfect consistency.
Yeah,
Because it's thin enough to do
yes,
anything with.
and that's it. It's literally the same.
But it's not
consistency.
runny. It's not like it runs perfectly the way you
It's
want, but it's
perfect for
not
tossing in
running
a
right.
bowl. You
Right.
put everything in your little metal bowl, put some of that sauce in, shake, shake, shake. Perfect.
Shake that booty, shake that booty, get down tonight,
Mm.
get down tonight.
Down tonight.
You thought we were done with singing? Never.
Do the dance.
Yeah.
Make
No wonder we
love.
get yellow flags.
Drink God's
Get
beer
down tonight.
tonight. Drink God's beer tonight. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, by the way, welcome, Kelsey Brothers.
Yeah.
But don't ever forget it, Jason and Travis. We were here first.
That's
B.
a fact.
That's
That
a
is a fact.
and they're getting tagged.
Yep.
Oh man, we're gonna.
Welcome to the garage, but welcome to the garage.
Right.
You know, you're used to playing in arenas. Now you come back to civilian life, fuckers. This is our territory.
Well, it wasn't
I'm
clip until
gonna be that one too.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hey,
say it
line of the
wasn't.
night, random family member of the in-laws, which I will
Oh,
not say
boy.
names because there was a wife not happy with this comment.
It's
One of the
it's
kids
not
was
hard
like,
to figure out.
one of the well, no, because you've never met this person. You have
Oh,
no
okay.
idea who this is. There's cousins, uncles, all kinds of things. And
I didn't
in-laws.
say by me. I don't. Wow. I'm
I'm
not a
just,
deep diver like
hey,
that.
what I'm about to say, I have to stay very clear of specificness.
He can't hold water.
Oh boy.
It's not, listen, when I tell you what it is, it's just something I heard and I'm sharing with people without any names attached. So if anybody wants to get offended, it's on them
it's
because
slipping.
they're
It's
the
slipping
ones that
out.
did it.
Name's slipping out. The name is gonna slip. Go.
No, it's not.
1, 2,
It
3,
will
go.
not because I value life. So someone was brought up about going to one of the kids wanted to bring up going to Taylor Swift and getting floor seats. And the quote was, I better get a fucking hand job. Like, I don't know. It was just so funny. I shouldn't have said it. You're right. That was bad. But,
Well,
it was like the instinctive. It was just the instinctive blurt. It was like
we
an
have to be
instinctive blurt.
careful. We have to be careful, gentlemen. We're gonna find ourselves welcoming them on our way out to the garage. Okay. Operations has to step in here for a second.
Hey,
Damn it.
Taylor, you drink a garage beer, I change my stance. It's that easy. I become a fan.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
If you can smash a garage beer, like
You
one
heard
of
it
the
here
dudes-
first. One garage beer. Tony's a Swiftie.
Yep. Hey. Clip that. Clip that too and tag
That
her.
is the clip of the night. That's
I
the name
said
of
you're
the show.
cool. I said you're cool.
No.
I said, come on, you guys act like, all right, yeah.
We got receipts.
You drink garage beer, you're the godmother of my child. Let's go.
Oh my!
Well,
There
you guys
see,
want to
then he
take
digs
it to that
he
level?
digs it.
Let's
No,
just-
he digs it down. He goes straight down
No,
to bury
let's just-
himself
let's just-
so hard.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
It just keeps going. And the thing is, it just keeps getting better and better and better.
Right.
I regret telling that story, by the way.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah. You guys didn't
I mean,
laugh at all.
okay.
I knew
I'll tell you
immediately.
what. I'll tell you what.
When Johnsy didn't let out a cackle, I was like, "Oh, this is a bad."
No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go back and I'll edit it out before we post this.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But we're leaving all the rest of the talk about it.
Yeah, we're
100%.
yeah.
It's
You wanna
just
know
the
what I cut
actual
out?
Story.
If
It's
you
just-
guess what I cut out, send a clip and we'll get a prize for that too. If you guess it right, I'll give you a bottle of Zab.
That's legit. I get that. That's cool. I'll allow that.
That's funny.
So here we go, Tony. Here we go. So you was gone for 2 weeks. All right. We
Right.
had a little something come up. You're a breakfast guy. You like all your breakfast food, correct?
Oh yeah. I think okay. Go ahead. I think I remember.
All right.
I listened to everything. I think everything you guys did.
All right. Wait, is this part of your breakfast?
Oh Jesus Christ, the nipples! I watched this live and I was like, yeah, those are definitely teats. Those are 100% teats. My question is,
Okay,
so-
maybe the top
okay.
one. Maybe the top one bubbled up funny. That bottom one that's looking at you, I butcher pigs. That's a teat.
I've sucked on uglier tits than that before in drunk situations in my past life. So.
No way, no way, B bro.
Hey, we've all been there.
Tony, no.
We've all been
A
there.
lot of us have it. A lot of us have it. A lot of us were able to.
It's still winking at you.
Hey, I'll send you the picture so you can keep it.
Remember that Grandma's Boy where they have like the tribal chief at the end, and he's like, "Someone getting laid tonight." Never mind, Grandma's Boy. Nope.
I remember the movie. I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
You have to understand. The first
So
time
I think those might be good, by the way, and I'll explain why. But go ahead.
Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Hey.
what those the nipple ham?
Well, because if it's of a sow and those were milk in there,
No.
like that
sir.
milk is known to
Sir.
tenderize that part
Sir.
of meat.
Sir,
No.
sir, you did not.
We gotta talk. Give some kind of I have to understand why somebody would do this.
Sir, you just said you wanted milk filled.
No, if milk's been down. If it's been like a part of the meat,
I can't even get it out, dude. I can't even get it out.
Tenderizes it.
No, we're not done with this.
Yeah, we
You
are.
said
No,
you
we're not.
wanted
I'll die on the hill. Fuck it.
milk. Milk-filled ham tits.
Well, you can eat a cabrito. That's a milk-filled. You get the milk-fed sheep. Why can't we have
Milk-fed is very different than cream-filled.
It's still
from
nothing
the
but milk.
fucking buildup of
It's
left.
that's not milk.
Oh my
That's not milk.
god!
What if that is a nutritious cut of meat? Okay, I'm gonna look,
I'm literally crying.
Oh shit.
looking this up.
Oh my gosh, dude. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw, I can't even talk. You just saw it live. Tony just buries himself so horrifically.
Coming from the guy that hasn't had a hot take correct in 6 months.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what?
Last week, I heard you went on one, and everyone's like, like what? What was the one with you guys and Chip? You,
Oh, where I was proven correct, actually. Thank you. Winnie the Pooh, by the way. Yes, I was.
Yeah.
You were half correct. You were partially correct.
I was
You were not a.
I
you
was like
spoke it like it was
90%
gospel,
correct.
and that wasn't nearly as hard.
I was
as what you
90% correct.
Yeah, he's pretty close.
90%.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
close.
was just wrong about the city.
Yeah, oh, it was the Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh. And I was literally.
Whoa, hey, Robert, why didn't you get on the show?
Welcome to the show, Tony.
Okay, that is called the mammary line, and it is very edible. Looked it up. Suck it. MAMMARY.
You said you literally did.
That is called
Tony?
the mammary line steak, and it is very edible.
Tony, you can eat your.
No.
Go ahead,
Nope.
dude. You know what?
I don't need to say anything more than that.
Listen.
You are the one that shits on other people's cultures. What if that
I'm
is a
not.
cultural delicacy somewhere? You're like, terrible, you idiots.
I never
Suck.
said that.
Eat shit.
I never once said that. Not even variant.
We got to buy a new shovel for next week.
Hey,
That's all right. Winnie the Pooh.
there's talk about waking up and choosing
Zombies.
violence, dude. This has spanned 2 days
He-
or
he-
2 shows.
Yeah, I was
now.
say he warned us Friday night.
I started on Friday, and I'm still
like
on it
45 seconds in. 45 seconds in, he just come out swinging.
Yeah, but he also said he's like, okay, that's it. I got to calm down, and has not calmed down since.
No,
It's only
no.
gotten worse. Like
Yeah.
I said.
Listen,
It's
mammary line, mammary
it's
steak.
it's good. Hey, listen, it is good to have you back, boss. Milk filled titty ham and all.
Oh, we got a Reddit for him.
Hey, that's the name of this show, by the way.
Okay, here's a
Milk-filled
fun
titty
fact
ham
for you. Roman
on Dude
culture.
Network late night. Oh, here we go.
According to food historian Mark Essig, the udders and uteruses of female pigs were the most valuable cuts of meat in a Roman meat market.
Yeah, because everything's true on the internet, bro. No, dude,
Mark,
listen.
Dude, No, don't be like, oh, nah, because I come up
no.
like, oh.
No, you can eat your mammary glands, bro. I don't care.
I don't think I'm warning them, but I'm just saying.
Pretty much, I feel like the last 10 minutes has been about you defending.
Porch Stack Exchange. Should I eat nipples? August 12th, 2018. This is going to be funny. Sometimes when preparing pork belly, I notice that the piece happens to have nipples on it. Should these be removed or is it fine to eat? From a food safety perspective, it's perfectly fine to eat them. They are mostly fat, skin, and a few fine ducts, and so no real difference from the surrounding pork belly. Like with all mammals, if the female they came from never had babies, or they came from a usually castrated male, the milk glands, etc., deep under their skins won't even be fully developed. That's fine. I'll go fucking monologue here. I don't need you guys. Yo, go and take you guys out. You're done. You're out of here. Get out of here. The attitude of what's ew and what's normal has a huge culture aspect. Do you buy a whole chicken with head and feet and possibly even fed? Okay, we're going on a deep dive here. Side note: is everything that's rare? A pig has only 12 or 14 tiny nipples on an almost 200 pounds body. They were once considered a delicacy and special treat. Boom. Heston Blumenthal used them for his Roman feast. In the book, Pork Nipple Scratchings. From the Damon and Johnsy? Boom. Wrong. You guys are welcome to come back in now. Nothing like giving y'all.
What was you talking about?
Oh yeah, I thought I had a bathroom break right then.
Yeah.
Well,
I
basically,
didn't hear
talking
anything.
about why Damon and Johnsy were wrong. And Tony,
That's all right. We have receipts of what you really
I'm
said.
correct. I hate to say it, but I love to say it a lot.
Is that because you don't get too often?
Garage beer.
I'm sorry, bud. We have 2 weeks.
I missed you guys, man.
Yeah.
I tell you, I
Dude, I haven't laughed that hard in a while, bro.
Oh, I was crying.
You were killing me with them.
Milk filled titty ham.
Dude, all I could picture was like a cream filled donut, but of meat and not the kind of cream you want.
I'm gonna pull a ham steak out of the freezer and I want to take some powdered milk. I want to be like, I'm gonna do a quick bake. All right, we got our pork belly. Let's throw some powdered milk. It's like nipples. We want some pork nipples.
Please don't ruin a pork belly.
We want to, just for you.
No,
Now that I know that it can, it's definitely more attractive.
I'm sure they got them at Mako's. I mean, you just go ask old boy down there.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
like,
hey,
oh, you want pork belly? Oh, you can have it for 25 cents a pound.
Okay, I know. I got to get serious here for a second on Mako's. They stepped it up.
Oh,
they are now offering whole pigs.
Yeah.
Small, medium, large.
Yep.
What
150,
size?
200, 250.
Mm-hmm.
Small, medium, large.
Yep.
Ready to rock and roll. You can order right down there from the shop.
Yep.
Oh, we don't have to butcher it ourselves?
Nope.
I don't want it then.
Okay.
Hands on, baby. I want to know where it came from. What farm, what it's been fed.
Yeah.
It seems cheaper.
Huh?
It seems cheaper.
How much are they?
$250 for a big one.
$1 a pound?
$150 for like a small one.
No. I think the store right here, they just started doing the same thing. I think it was like $3 and some change a pound.
What? Did we get them for like 80, 90 cents a pound?
Yeah, that's what
I think the smalls are anywhere from like 60 to 80, but Mako's just made it one flat price in 3 different ranges. So you get large, small, medium, large, and each small, medium, large is going to be within a certain range of
that's cool.
range of weight.
Yeah. It's market.
They tried to simplify it. They didn't want to get into hanging weight. There's going to be a small one, medium,
it's not
large.
market price like what you see in your wrap goods. It's market price for pork, with plus some handling.
So yeah, it was kind of
Yeah.
cool to see that.
No,
But
that's
you
freaking
know, there really
sick,
wasn't a
dude.
place to get a whole
That's
hog locally. So
no,
yeah,
dude.
that's
I'm stepped it up. That's an understatement. That is straight badass,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
yeah, and they don't have any overhead. It's just available. You put it in the next week. It comes in on the order.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
They just order a pig for you.
yeah. So when you bring that cross out here, easily can get the hog.
It's not a bad price either.
Nah.
150 is all you need for a small one.
I still, we're still gonna go find a local farmer that raised them that'll sell us one.
Oh, that'll be no problem in Amish country. That won't be.
Yeah, I know. Not like we'd have to, what, maybe drive 20,
Yeah,
25
there's literally
minutes.
like 6 live auctions. There's literally six
Yeah,
live
that's what
animal
I'm
auctions
talking
each
about,
and
bro.
every week. Like each
Yes.
town out here has their own auction house where you can go buy your livestock right there on the side.
Like you're literally getting like an amateur Rudy moving. I butcher every year, and animals
Oh
are the
shit.
same pretty much. You just follow muscle lines.
Bingo.
Put the
I'm
hog in the
not
back
trying
of
to
the
put.
van.
I'm not trying to put. Bro, those guys got mad skill, and it is badass to watch them
Oh
work.
yeah, I mean yeah, that's the
I'm
basics. But yeah, you can
I'm
get
a home butcher. I'm not trying to take away from anything. I just love to do it. That's why I'm gonna force these guys to do it with me. Not that I'd have to twist their arms.
Nah.
garage here.
We know. We've experienced
Yeah.
all 56 minutes of it.
Yep.
I wish I could actually say I was drunk. That'd make more sense.
Oh boy.
This is sober.
Confessions. I
Mmm.
got a confession.
I'm sorry, I was hammered drunk.
Mmm.
Okay. Oh,
No,
sorry,
no.
guys.
I don't want anybody to be skewed of my hot takes and my seriousness behind them.
Yeah,
Brought
well,
to you by. Oh, no, that won't work.
No.
Brought to you by Garage Wheel.
Garage is always open.
Hey,
on the Dude Network.
100%. Hey,
Garage is always
Dude
open.
Network's fueled by Garage Bear. I'm so juiced about.
That's right.
I'm so juiced about Kansas City, boys.
I was juiced until I realized I was missing Halloween, but other than that, I'm fucking jacked.
Oh man.
I'll bring her back again.
Hey, I mean,
I
I
know.
know we
I
should-
understand. I absolutely, dude. Trust me. I
This
get
is
it.
like the one. Like last year they were both into it. This year they're going to also be both into it. I only have,
and they will next year, dude. I promise.
I know, but I only have so many years. I'm just like I am the parent that doesn't want to miss anything.
And dude.
Yeah, and I, you know, and that, you know, and
That's how it should be.
and like so. I guess if the worst part of Kansas, and I'm hoping on a miracle that we do it earlier in the week because the selfish people of the community will want that weekend to themselves because it's peak whitetail rut season and a lot of hunters and dads are gonna be like, yeah, I ain't trying to be out in the woods on November 1st. Like I'm not trying to be in the woods November 1st. I'm not trying to
Right.
walk and get candy. So I'm hoping the week before is when they do it. So I'm not out. But I explained it to the wife and she understood, you know, because she's awesome, like always.
Yeah. Shout out Alyssa.
But you know, I mean,
Seriously,
I'm
thank
telling you, man, I've been in. She's the only one I've ever been with in my life that would not have thrown an absolute shit fit in that situation, and that's why I love her. She understands. We got to do
For
what we got
real.
to get this thing where we need to be. With that being said, find you a woman or a partner that gets you, supports you, and loves you.
You heard it here first.
I mean, I think we can all agree on that one. We're all three happily married chaps.
Facts.
And we'd all three agree that we are lucky. We are all three agree that we have put in work to create the luck and the lifestyle we have. And that we'd all three agree that is a two-way street and you got to get out what you put in. Boom.
Reverend.
And that's enough serious talk on tonight. Back to Garage Beer.
The show. Oh boy.
Now,
What
so
do
you
you guys
guys,
got?
were you guys going to cook anything this weekend before a foodie show Sunday? I mean,
I don't know.
what did you think you cooked today?
So hopefully by today, I ground up one of those tri-tips that I got in that bag. Along with it, I have a pork hawk, and I'm gonna grind them up and make some sausage.
Nice.
Nice. I am thinking about
So.
smoking one of the Picanhas brisket style.
You won't be that mad, I promise.
No.
No,
Just
I'm
make
at the
sure
point.
you get it good and tender.
They were on
Don't
sale.
fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it as soon as I see good bark. As soon as I see good bark, I'm wrapping it. I'll probably just put it in a tinfoil dish in beef broth and like
Right.
cover it with foil and just let it do its thing, so I don't lose any juice.
Or
Because
do you
even
have any tallow?
I will after that top sirloin.
If you wait till after the top sirloin and build up some tallow, then just put tallow in with the picanha, dude. That'd be, oh my god.
Yeah, I actually am out of tallow at the moment, and I don't have any brisket cooks coming up, so I have to. I'm probably just gonna have to go down to Rudy down there and be like, "Hey, send me some beef fat, would you?" So, God bless Rudy.
Right.
About Rudy.
Absolutely. Hey, not all heroes wear capes. Sometimes
That's
it's
right.
winter apron.
Some of them where they wear a white meat coat.
Yep.
I was gonna say, that white apron.
And
Yeah.
I am not. There's no teasing about that. That's 100% fact. That man is a gangster.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I haven't even met him yet, but I have enjoyed his handiwork.
You guys didn't get to meet Rudy when you were up here?
No, because he was off that day we went.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's another reason the old Mr. Meat popped up.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Rudy would have nailed that. Yeah. The flank steak, round steak combo thing. The jig
Sure.
roast.
Sure.
We're gonna call that the dude roast.
Yes.
I would actually like to get that cut back, cut off the flank steak, and then just low and slow that round steak, man. Just
The dude steak.
the dude roast, yeah.
Or the dude roast, yeah, my bad.
Yeah. I like
Love it.
This
And fun fact,
all shows, both shows, this one right
Hi,
here.
Harper.
You're the
Hi,
anti.
Harper.
Just up my ass.
Nah, that's my girl.
Stop. It's enough, then you add this little thing in, and it's like sensory overload.
No, dude, be nice, dude. She just loves. That's all she does.
Loves to be up my ass.
Because she loves you. She recognizes that you
She
saved her.
should find someone that loves her back like that.
Oh, dang.
Whoa.
On that level of
Clip.
like, listen,
Clip.
I haven't been that attached. Listen, what she's looking for, I can't offer. I'm not the right guy.
Damon, look at his face. Damon's got questions, man.
I'm just hot take Tony tonight.
No, all I know is I'm gonna have to spend all day tomorrow editing this whole thing out because there's a lot of stuff needs to be edited.
Yeah, there's only one. There's only one part. And you don't even got to do that because I didn't mention any names.
It's staying. I was just lying about it.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't mention any names, and I am like on the percentile of confidence no one will watch it in the 99.9%. So I feel good about it.
Oh, well, yeah.
None of them
People watch this show.
Yeah, maybe. If they do, sorry. But not really sorry because you don't know who I was talking about. It could be any of you. It could have been any of you.
Oh, if they was there, they know.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
There was only one other person that heard it, and it was the missus. And I know she don't watch it. So.
Oh yeah, I was thinking something else. I was on a different path. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. I'm fine on that.
Oh no, yeah. That's right.
I mean, it wasn't fine that I said it because no one laughed and it wasn't funny, and I realized I was on a lonely island all by myself there. But that kind of sucked. But yeah, it's not worth canceling.
Hey,
at least it was a lonely island.
Because I'm an island boy.
No, that's the wrong island.
We'll fix that shit. We'll fix that right there.
That is the wrong one.
Mm-mm.
You and your ditty parties.
Oh wow! I know. I did not. No, I did not. I did not.
You start singing their
You
songs. That's their national anthem
you
out there.
brought in Diddy to our party? Are you kidding me?
Damon, who started this?
I did not. No one started Diddy. No one started Diddy. You brought Diddy up. Diddy was not an
You
option.
sing their national anthem.
I was singing Island Boys. It's literally called Island Boys by the Island Boys. What are you talking about?
It's
Why do you think they're
full
called the
circle. It's
Island
full
Boys?
circle.
I don't know. Damon, am I wrong on this one?
Yes.
100%.
Island Boys was originally Diddy?
No.
That's where they. Oh,
It's
boy.
all full circle though.
Yeah,
Island Boys got raped by Diddy?
I didn't say that.
Is that allegedly out there? No, allegedly?
stop.
Allegedly?
No,
There
No,
it is.
allegedly? Is that a thing? Is that an accusation that's being floated?
Good
no,
Lord,
that
no.
is
So
not.
how are Island Boys and Diddy associated?
A certain flight to Island,
He never left. He's in Miami.
Nickelodeon.
But he went to Nickelodeon. Oh, Island Boys went to Nickelodeon Island?
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes.
What did you guys talk about the last 2 weeks after hours? That's what I want to
Bro,
know.
Bro, we've been dropping that every time you sing that song. Every time.
I sang that song before? Shit.
Oh,
Yes.
multiple times. It's not
That's
good.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, you're right. That's not.
Jesus Christ.
We try and get you to stop every time.
Everybody, I'm natural. All natural. There ain't no filters. There's no fugazi. We are what we are.
Hey, real and relatable, period.
Real relatable. What my thoughts may not be agreed upon, but they're
Yeah.
real thoughts. And
Right,
I
and
really
again,
I
must
spew out
stress-
questions as I have them.
I must stress that each individual's thoughts are their own. This isn't what we say here, what we do here doesn't speak for the entity of the Dude Network as a whole. Each individual opinions, so we're protected, free, safe.
And don't forget, it could be worse. You could be a jaywalker like Damon.
I'll take that over what.
Hey, Tupac was too. We all know how that worked out for him. Just saying.
Oh my gosh, dude. That was borderline offensive.
No, it was not. He got literally ticketed for jaywalking.
I know.
That was all they could pin on him.
It's the
all
comment,
they could pin on him, and he had to do like 3 months
I know.
for jaywalking.
Listen, but it's the comment about, and look how that turned out, knowing he got murdered, because that's where people are jumping to.
Oh,
I know that's not what you
about
meant.
his jaywalking incident. That was a separate incident.
Tony, you put me in. You made me COO. I gotta.
I know.
Sure
well, thank God for you. I mean, you know what? If you're offended,
hey, not politically correct. I'm not bowing down to that shit. I'm just making sure the facts are straight. That's all I'm doing here, folks.
If you're offended, I have a great podcast for you, Rage and Pillage podcast.
That is where people like you.
And that's where you will not be offended or triggered, and that's a great place for you to call home. So enjoy it. You're welcome. There you go.
That was free. That was free.
B, that's the best plug. I'm going to clip that and send that to him for sure.
After the first 3 clips, first. Like this big. You know what? Go watch Rage and Pillage.
Right.
Sean Burley and them. By the way, they've been making
they've been crunching it, dude.
They've been making big moves. They got a shout out from Tony Kill Tony at Tony Hensley.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So, happy for old Burley, man. That guy works his ass off in the networking game.
Dude, no one works harder than that guy. Prove it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. At least on strictly podcasting. I mean, yeah.
Right.
No, it's and he got
in real
Rob,
life,
friend of show, Rob, Max, APV, like
yeah.
Dude, them two are just 2 peas in a pod, man.
Right, on fire.
And I'm happy for Burley to have that co-host that like matches his energy and personality. Because like now I feel like since he's got that, since Rob's joined, man, like they've been flowing.
It's kind of exploded. It seems like a little bit. So
I'm
which is
excited
good.
for everybody. I'm just,
Oh yeah.
you know, I'm not guy that has to make it before everybody else, and I don't care. Like, you know, if you're not
That's what
doing
I'm
this for
saying.
fun, then why are you doing it? You shouldn't be doing it. You know, right now we're
Mhm.
having a blast. You know, we have a good time. Um, you know, and it's just, and with that being said, like I'm a big supporter of everybody we've had on, like Randy Valerio, you
Oh my
know,
gosh.
Lee Valentin and Ralph Anthony,
Yeah.
and all these
Ralph,
comics
you're my
and
fucking
these
boy, dude.
podcast guys we've had on, like, man, I want all of them just to blow up. I want them to blow up
Mhm.
more. I just want anybody I know to blow up. I just want so much
In
good for
whatever you want to do. Whatever your
them.
path is, just crush it.
Like you know, nerd guy's crushing it. That's like Tim Messer of Mr. Woodwork.
Dude, Silent Assassin, is that what you're gonna say?
Silent Assassin, man,
Right,
he's
Mhm.
dude.
crushing it,
Crushing it,
crushing it.
dude.
There's also a rumor at the American Royal you might see a very special cutting board on display that
Mm.
may or may not be coming back from the Dude Network headquarters.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
He got that
Are
new
we
inlay machine, and I
are
was
we
like,
allowed to give out secrets like that?
It's Tony.
"Yeah,
What do you?
yeah, oh yeah." Because you have
Okay.
no idea anything about it, but stay tuned. And he might have multiple. I imagine he'll have multiple pieces. I'll be one of them.
It's,
I need a good cutting board like that, man.
Get old with him.
I know, that's who I'm gonna go with, obviously. But I'm at the point is like, what am I gonna put on it?
Well, that's the problem I'm having is like I need a bigger cutting board, like a brisket board.
And I want a big one, dude.
I
Like I want
know,
a
but it's like
big boy.
I'm like struggling. Like, what am I gonna do with this?
Exactly. That's my problem.
Well, you know what I wanted to do was I wanted to have it on like um a deployable board from my wall in the garage where I mounted it to the brackets and folded it down from the wall to use it. But he was like, if it's not an air controlled, temp controlled garage, he goes, your risk of warping that wood is just astronomically high. And I was like, because I was hoping just to have it up, pull it out, cutting board, prep board, Dude Network, film and
Yeah,
stay raw.
I was just thinking about having him build like a big for like the end of a table.
I asked him, I was like, well, what would the chances be of getting something that just deploys that I can fold up like a foldable cutting board from the wall? And again, it was like the same thing. Like, no matter what I do, if it's not temp controlled, it's going to have a risk of not staying good over time. So,
But if it's completely sunk down onto another piece that's built into, we might, I don't know.
it would almost have to be an epoxy acrylic piece. Almost
No,
have to like,
no, no.
yeah,
Wood
you'd
only,
almost
dude.
have to do
Wood only.
something.
No, there's a will. There's a way.
Or I could just temp control my garage, easy peasy. No, wouldn't be that much more expensive.
I want one. I want a sick board like that outside though. Trust me.
Yeah, I
got
know what you mean,
this.
dude. I'm in the same boat. I do too.
I got that. No, I'm telling you, it can be done.
No, I believe.
I
I know
promise.
for. I'm just not going to spend that kind of money on a risk. Like I'll
Oh,
do it
me either.
myself,
Not
and,
yet.
and
Not yet.
I'll
This
just throw
is
shit
when
up against the
look.
wall and hope it sticks.
Look,
Type situation.
this is when we're making big money in a couple months. So
Yeah, Monday because it's going to happen. I'm going to wake up to that email Monday for sure.
Yeah, or some email.
oh boy.
God damn, Damon, your attitude is piss poor. I want you to know that.
Piss
Your
poor,
Yeah.
Damon. He says
Piss
piss
poor.
Yeah,
poor.
piss poor.
Piss poor.
Not
You
only
need better.
I didn't wake up. I didn't wake up to piss
better.
violent.
I want better.
You kind of stirred the pot and got everybody all
Johnsy's
riled
just
up.
trying to make me look bad so his zombie takes look better over time. Like I know what he's up to.
One take.
This has been
one take.
a
Where I
mission.
was.
This has been a mission from point A to point Z of making
here
Tony
we freaking go,
look
dude.
bad so Johnsy's takes look better. Like I'm not stupid. I know.
No, I love your takes.
I know a coup.
I just
and
know.
Damon's probably in on it. This is 2 weeks in the making. We have a Dude Network Bolivian coup going on right
now. Dude, I studied psychology enough to know exactly how to trigger you. and I just
I
figure
took
you, and
I took
it's
psychology
awesome.
too.
And I make the hot takes hotter. That's all I do. You're
No,
welcome.
I've taken psychology once, and it said you're wrong.
Hmm.
You're first. Yeah, I roll. You know what, Damon? I have a feeling that number 2 blower is going to be down extra the next few weeks.
No,
Oh my god,
dang.
dude.
Hey,
You know, we know the Sharipas. We can make shit happen. Again.
sure.
I just can't. I just sometimes, dude. I wish I could reach through the screen and just pop you in the nose.
Hmm.
Well, why don't you reach the screen and pop boiler number 2 so it don't fucking brick again?
Well, welcome to working all
No,
weekend.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Don't stop it.
No, he started it. He started it again.
You
He
don't have
started
to.
No,
Why are you picking up the shovel?
it. No, I'm just
No,
saying.
no.
he's
I
not-
got receipts on me. B.
Oh, the plot is working. The inmates are
Yeah,
revolting against each other. I hate to see it.
the warden's back trying to stir up a riot to get more funding.
Y'all the one kept it stirring all day today.
I didn't stir up nothing.
Yeah,
He
yeah, you
did.
did. Yeah, you did.
No, I told you guys what I thought was happening, and I said if you
Yeah.
read my texts, a miracle happened,
And who took the reverse
and I
psychology
was
route?
blessed.
Since it's my fault when you do get called in, I want to take
No,
full responsibility for you
no,
not being called in for
Oh
doing the
my-
reverse psychology. If it's my fault
no.
when you get called
You
in,
are
it's my
not
fault when
taking
you
this
don't.
one. I was straight
You
blessed today.
are
That's all I'm
welcome.
saying.
It is 100% me.
Nope, you ain't taking it
Me.
away. Nope.
I am Bruce Weber. Who's the man? I am. This is the dumbest fucking show we've ever done. I have just been on a mission. I'm just going to talk shit this whole time.
Maybe that's the title. I am Bruce Weber.
Who's the man? I am. You ever
No,
seen that
just-
clip where he just like throws a strike and he doesn't know what to yell? And he's
No.
like, "Who's the man? I am." And he looks around. He's like, "Fuck it, we're rolling with it."
Dude, my favorite is the guy who like jumps and he looks like a rock star on stage.
It's probably Bruce Weber, man. Bruce Weber's a legend.
I don't know. That name doesn't sound familiar. Oh, this
He
is
just
like
retired.
older baseball. No.
Oh yeah, he just retired. He's around. He was like bowling in the '80s when it was popular on ESPN.
Hey.
Every
I watch
Saturday,
bowling.
Sunday.
Yeah.
I think it was like every Sunday morning, like after the NFL would start.
Damon,
like
what are
they
you
would
up to,
say,
bro?
I'm trying to find out who Bruce Weber is.
PBA Weber,
Yeah.
WEBER, one
Oh,
B.
okay, because I was
Weber.
pulling up
PBA Bruce Weber.
basketball coach from Kansas State University. So I was like, okay.
Not the
Oh,
guy
maybe
we're
it's
talking
Pete.
about.
Maybe it's Pete Weber. Fuck. Hang
I-
on. Hang on.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said Bruce.
Oh, Bruce. I'm Bruce.
Yeah, it's
Weber.
Pete Weber, yes.
Yeah, my bad.
Not Bruce Weber.
Yeah, it's on me. That's on
That's a fantastic take right there.
me. That was a hot one. It totally brings credibility to all my other takes that I swore were accurate earlier in the show. So feeling it.
I'm just saying, I did get a big fact wrong in that story, but I was still right on. And here's the other deal. Damon has fact checked me on everything I've said since, and even more deep diving offline. So, sir,
get on board.
right.
And you'll leave that
train-
song alone.
The train's riding hot, bro, and you're gonna get left in the dust if you don't pick up.
And
the
riding
pace
hot.
button.
Time to kick off the dead weight.
You said it.
Oh boy, moving in the wrong direction, folks.
Oh boy.
I want everyone to know that last night Johnsy sent a text like half hour, and he's like, "Can I smoke?" And I'm like, "Nah." And he's like, "I'm dying over here."
Oh, you said no?
I said, hold on. I said, hold on.
Oh, I didn't even see another comment come through in the private chat.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
yo, hold on. I appreciate. He's like, Johnson's saying, he's like, yo, can I smoke?
Well, because
I
I,
was,
dude, I
I was
went
like,
to
nah,
light
hold
one.
on,
I went
man.
to light one out of reflex, and I immediately put it down. I was like, oh shit.
That's
And
so
then I
funny.
was like, bro, I'm like, the picture of him, he's smoking a cigar. Like, can
Yeah, I
I?
was gonna say, but I was like, well, if you made it this far, just hold off for a minute.
That's what I told myself when I left the chat before I even saw your.
I was like, well, I was like, in 15 minutes this is over, so you can wait 15. You can wait 15. Oh shit.
Mm.
Well, let's wrap this up here. Don't forget, everybody, we're doing a big giveaway next month. Tune in Friday to find out the
Right.
specifics of it, the items, what to win, how to win. But I will say one thing: every Friday and Sunday you watch live in the
Yeah,
month
we're
of
doubling
July.
down this time. If you heard
Yeah,
that correctly, we're
Friday and
doubling down.
Sunday, you're each going to get a hashtag live during the show. We love our live watchers. We're very thankful for them. We wouldn't be where we're at without them. This is our way of giving them some freebies. You can get 8 entries by just watching the shows Fridays and Sundays, and there's going to be some other extra opportunities to create entries for yourself
Right.
to win some really cool prizes. So tune in next Friday, but don't forget about Sunday, another foodie show. Damon Johnsey, crush it every Sunday, 9 o'clock. Another foodie show, AFS. Cannot wait for tomorrow night's episode. It's going to be awesome. I already know it. Thursday, we're going to go three time attempts to have big weeks on the late night parlay.
Right.
Myself and
Boom.
Chip. And I'm
You
telling you,
guys gotta tune in. You guys are killing
even
it.
if you don't like the bet, watching us suffer and celebrate these bets and make fun of random obscure sports news along the way, it's another fresh break from reality. You don't even got to be a sports fan to like that show.
It's
So
really
tune
fun.
in Thursday. It's the only show that's at a different time. It's 10 o'clock. And I'll tell you why. It's for when NFL Thursdays kick back on. We're probably going to be watching those games until the very end to watch and trail our bets. So that's why we did 10 o'clock. So we're sorry that it's a different time from the rest. But we got 999 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 9 to 10 at least, all 3 shows with a little bit extra on all of them. Tune in. We'd love to have you. This is a family. If you're coming in from the shopping videos and you've seen this is what we do. We're idiots. We're fun. We're lovable. But I'm an idiot. So that's that. I said it twice because I'm an idiot. 3 times. I'm still an idiot 4 times. So,
Dude,
but that means
it's
I'm lovable. We
insane.
have a good time, and nothing is to be taken serious. This isn't the presidential debate, which also can't be taken serious, but that's a different story.
Bingo, my boy. That's the perfect drop.
All I'm going to say on that is I listened to it in the background, and someone called someone a loser and an idiot, and I was like, I'm done. So, and I was like, I'm done with that whole situation. I was like, I don't need to hear any more of this. I got better things to listen to. Go Tribe. Roll Tribe. Roll
Mm.
Tribe.
Yeah.
Roll Tribe. So everybody, be a friend, tell a friend, help us out, help us get another follower, help us get another subscriber. It would be just amazing to grow this thing a little bit more before the middle of the year as we continue to make our push to make this the most random, stupidest series of shows that actually brings you joy and entertainment, and that you might learn some things, not from our takes, but from our guests. Definitely from our guests.
Don't forget TDN Outdoors. We got more coming on that as well.
New logo. New
New
logo.
logo
Mhm.
coming.
Thanks, Unky.
Right.
We love Unky seasoning.
That's also a spoiler alert.
If you
So,
made it to the end of the show, they will be part of the giveaway next month. You heard it
Yep.
first, and we will see you Sunday,
Hey!
9 o'clock Eastern. Let's go.